The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Money Masters. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom O'Brien and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we have the Dow Industrials up 30, Nasdaq's up 2, S&Ps are up 2.5. Gold contracts down 360, trading at 12.63. You have silver down 15 cents, $17.44 a barrel. 44 cents an ounce. Light sweet crude down 39 cents, $49.17 a barrel. We're going to have the EIA numbers, API numbers out at 10:30. Notes. 10-year down 2 ticks, 125.11. 30-year off 4 ticks, 152.09. And King Dollar's up by 332 ticks, trading at 98.980. The euro is at 108 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is at 111.5 to the U.S. dollar. Bottom line is that,
I don't know. What's the bottom line, right?
We're only up $30 today. What's
Flat
wrong?
market.
What's
I know,
wrong?
right?
What's wrong with the market, man?
We're up, what's the Dow? 31. Why not 310? I agree.
Totally. no doubt about it. You're going to get the tax plan out here today, folks, and we'll see just what the market's going to think about it. I was looking for the time that tax plan was coming out, but I couldn't find it.
I haven't been doing too much digging on it, so I'm not sure if they have a time. And even if they have a time, right, we'll see if that time even means anything in terms of they're going to release it when they want to, whenever it's going to happen.
Totally.
And it's going to take some time to digest whenever it gets released, no matter what happens.
There's no doubt. Yeah. There's no doubt. Let's go over to our man, Mr. Kevin Hinks at TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. And folks, if you haven't test drove the TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim platform, great time to do it. Come over to our website at TFNN. You're going to see the banner on the top. You hit that banner, bring up the platform. They'll let you trade with paper money every trading day, right here, 12 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Kevin Hinks, Scott Connolly got an amazing show. You want to understand options upside down. You want to understand defined risk upside down. And when you're at markets like this,
and with a VIX like this, right?
Totally. Kevin Hinks, what's going on?
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Tommy. How's everybody doing?
Doing well, Kevin. How are you?
Doing good, man. Bottom line is that you get two gaps up in the market. We got a market that's green out here today. We got a tax plan coming out. It's like, okay, what's going to happen?
I think the tax plan that Mnuchin's already been on the air today talking about it.
Yes.
But you're going to get all the specifics later in the day. It looks like mid-afternoon. That, and you've got some oil inventories coming out here in about 19 minutes.
Yes.
All those will give us kind of the direction for the day. That being said, tomorrow's an enormous earnings day, so a lot of that to go through. That's what we're doing a lot of here on Swim Lessons, is talking about earnings and looking at earnings plays and things like that. So we're, we've had 2 big days in this market. So the fact that we're up, 2.5 on the S&P, kind of a catching a breath day here.
It makes sense. No, I'm with you. And folks, when Kevin, we're in the thick of earnings right now, and what's really cool is that when you are in the thick of earnings, Kevin and Scott, there's great trades out there. Do you know what I mean? Because whether you're a bull, whether you're a bear, whatever it is, the bottom line is that there's news that's going to come out that is going to move those stocks. So this is always a fun time listening to you guys on Swim Lessons, man.
Yeah, this is always a fun time of the year, and it's a lot of current events news to talk about. Right?
Yes.
Every day. I mean, there's about 500 names coming out between the beginning of today and the end of today. So, we're going to have a lot of, earnings season's a lot of fun, and it's busy, and we partake a lot in it. So we really enjoy it.
And I believe, is it tomorrow? Let's see. Is it
tomorrow? Is the big day you're thinking of, I think.
Yeah.
Was it Microsoft, Amazon,
Yeah.
Google? I'm just paraphrasing, but there were at least a few after the close tomorrow.
For the NDX 100 tomorrow, that's the monster,
Right. Tom, think about this. 190 of the S&P 500 this week.
Wow.
Yeah.
So almost 38% of the S&P 500 this week alone.
Yeah, that's a big number. And
right. So it's a lot of it's interesting. My thoughts. I'm really interested in, and what I've been looking at this morning is the history of GDP.
Okay.
The history of growth, right? And when we talk about the tax, what is the other side saying? How are you going to pay for all this? How are you going to pay for these tax cuts? Well, what about growth? Remember when we used to talk about growth?
Sure.
And things like that?
And that's what they're going to basically push. Right.
Right. And if you go back 50 years in this country and look at GDP growth, 2% is not normal. 1.6, 1.8, that's not normal. If we can just get up to 3% growth, it could be pretty interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
No,
I'm really excited to see what happens with all this. No, we're not close to that yet.
No, there's no doubt, because if you go from 2 to 3%, that's a 50% rise, right?
Well, with the huge economy we have, you're talking about percent. It's huge, right? Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
So it gets me excited when I hear people talk about growth and things like that and putting money back in small businesses' hands.
Yeah.
It gets me excited.
Well, it's interesting, too, is that, and folks, when Mnuchin was on this morning, he was talking about, they're talking about pass-through entities, which, that's basically, LLCs.
Small businesses,
Small
right?
businesses. But a small business, the thing of a small business, what is the definition of a small business?
Okay.
Right.
Hedge funds are small businesses.
I think Bloomberg
that
LP
definition.
on 60 Minutes is a small business.
Yeah.
By that trade, 'cause they actually went over, and it was remarkable because he owns like 85% of the company, and companies that
Have to love it.
Let's put it this way, Tom. Everyone yelled out when they said small business. That's me.
That's
right,
me.
exactly. No matter how much cash you got in the bank, right?
That's right.
Totally. Folks, right here, 12 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. You can get it right on your cell phone. Go to TFNN.com, hit Tiger TV. Thanks, Kevin. Have a great one, a safe one. We look forward to the show.
Have a great day, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Technomental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Technomental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Technomental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated folic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. 877-927-6648. Dow right now is up 25. You get the NASDAQ flat. S&Ps are up 2. And
what do we got going on today?
we got oil.
We
right?
sure do, man. So
And-
I was listening to your show last night. You were on there with Andy Hecht.
Yes.
API had a build, a much bigger build, and they had about 900,000 barrel build. They were
Right.
expecting like a decline of 1.4 or something. Gasoline had a rise of 4.4 million
Gasoline
barrels.
was huge.
I think they were expecting a draw there. So we had some volatility for sure. So let's jump in. Commodity spreads, crude oil. Just looking at 230s, I'm going to pull up a chart. So we're at 49. So it's interesting here, right? So I just pulled up the largest spreads.
Yeah.
These are $5 spreads. And we'll pull it back a little bit so that we can get last night's action in here in the chart. So there's 430-ish when you're on the air live. News comes out.
49.70.
Much bigger build than they thought.
Right.
The price kind of drops from about 49.70. We're trading about 49. So we'll jump around. But you can see if you wanted some huge exposure, and guess what? With API last night having a big miss, maybe a miss today with volatility in the market in general, maybe you want to pay a few pennies extra premium for that $5 till
Right.
2:30.
Right.
We'll jump down, though. Let's jump down till 11 o'clock. So 11 o'clock, we have 49.25 that can line up. So that's a nice 11 pennies away. We're going to be a little bit to the bearish side, right?
Yeah.
Let's take a peek at how we line up. So here's the bullish one, 49.25 up to 50.75. We're going to be a little bit out of the money.
Okay.
So it's all going to be premium, basically. We're going to be risking 12.
$1.50 we're dealing with. Yep. Okay.
And then on the downside, we're 23. So you're looking at $35. And let's just jump around, right? So let's see what 12 o'clocks line up. 12 o'clock. So 12 o'clock, we're going to have slightly different. It's going to be 49 is going to be where our point is.
Okay.
But let's see how much it's going to cost us for that extra hour as well. So to the positive side, that's where our value is going to be this time. So that's going to be the expensive one, 28. Whoops. And then to the downside, we're selling it, of course, 49 to 47.50.
46. All right. No. Oh, you get 3 in there. There's 3.
Thank you. 14. Yeah, so looking at about 42. So
7 cents.
$7 difference
Yeah.
for the two contracts. Now, what's different as well, though, is that the 12 o'clock one, our point's going to be 49. We're trading right now at 49.13, so it's a little bit more to the bullish side. That's where you have some value.
Yeah.
Bearish one, for the 11 o'clock, we're looking at 49.25.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, you have a little bit of leeway.
depending
If you happen to have a slightly bearish or
Yeah.
slightly bullish bias,
Right.
Combined with the time and then jumping around, so the
Let me-
12, just so the last one, 12
Okay.
o'clocks line up for 49. So let's just see how much the 230 ones cost us.
Okay.
And there's two 230 ones. There's multiple, right? So we have 49.50s we could check out. That's going to be a little bit away, though. That one's not going to line up like we want. But you go to the daily ones, which are $5, and they do. So let's see how much that's going to cost us. Because that, who knows what's...
Right.
We've had some volatility in oil with these numbers coming out. So to the positive side, 49 up to 54, and then 49 down $5 to 44. You really got a big box that you're dealing with, right, in terms of... But you can see that you're only looking at 59. Now, what's important there, too, is that a lot of that premium you're paying for is not the $5 there. And I just know this, we know this from looking at it.
Right.
The premium there is that you got till 2:30 instead of till 12.
Right.
That's where, it's not realistic that oil's going to move more than $2 probably today.
Right.
But guess what? It's totally realistic that there's volatility in between noon and 2:30 today.
Yeah.
To keep yourself exposed. So that's where you just want to download the demo. At least you can really go through your thorough options. So, because guess what? Then you know what you're expecting, you know what you want to trade, and then you have all the options right in front of you to figure out which one kind of lines up with maybe what you're expecting.
Yeah. So let's Let me take a look at this contract right now, because you know what's going to be interesting too, that if we knew what time this announcement would be coming out
For the tax numbers,
then, you know, that definitely could make a difference also. You know,
Certainly.
Yeah.
It could just drive the whole market for sure.
Yeah. So right now, interesting. So crudes, look at this, man. This is quite a downdraft.
Yeah.
So we came down from 54. We're at 49.14.
It'd be nice if you could get a run back up to that 54 today,
Yeah.
or down to 44.
Well, right there. That is interesting.
That's almost $1.50 above where we're at. 50,
so what
75,
I'm looking at, folks,
50,
is that
57.
your big downdraft on the 19th, the low
Okay.
of that is $50.51. Yeah, interesting. I'm going to pass on this baby
Sure.
just because it's not in the middle. I mean, intraday. Let me see intraday. How this is setting up. So intraday. Yeah, I think so. Intraday. Okay, so watch. I would say we're at 49.60, 49.60. If I was going to do something, I'd go on that side. So that's still that's 43 cents, right? And it was going to cost us 35.
Yeah, but it's 43 from where we're trading at. But going either way.
If we take the positive, though, let's just look at the positive again.
So stay with, that's where you're going to go for the noon one, I believe.
Okay.
And that would have been 49 would have been the pivot. I believe it's going to be, yes, this one, 49 to noon.
Yeah.
49 to noon. You're a little bit positive because it's trading right now at 49.16.
Yeah.
This one's going to have the value in it, right?
Right.
So that one's 29. This one's all premium, 13. So yeah, looking at like 42. 42 away from the 49. So 49.42 becomes break even, and 42 cents below 49 becomes break even on the negative side.
And what did I said 49.60 is
You
going.
said 49.60.
Okay,
yeah.
we'll see where it shakes
So
out.
18 cents above where
Right.
your break even would be.
Right.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll check it out. So news comes out in almost 5 minutes.
Let's go over and we take a look at inside the Dow Industrials as to what is moving the Dow out here again today. Oh, here, look at this. ES. We were talking, look at the RX. So,
E-scripts, yeah.
yeah.
Express
so
Scripts.
It's up 188, right?
Okay.
It's been trading up to 62 this morning. Now, what happened, this is pretty wild, is that AT and HM, I think. Let's see. Anthem? Yeah.
Okay.
It's Anthem. Oh,
No.
where?
And if you just type the
Okay.
name right here.
Yeah, there it is. Okay. So this is up 595. This come out with numbers this morning.
Okay.
And inside their statement, they said that they think that they're going to be able to make a deal with Express Scripts.
Interesting.
Isn't that wild? I know, exactly. So Express Scripts, folks, came out. Now, these guys are suing each other anyway, but
Well, they're, I think just Anthem suing,
yes.
they're not suing each other.
Express Scripts. Well,
Right.
The
Just Express Scripts getting sued by Anthem. Right?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Express Scripts gangs
Yeah.
as Anthem holds out for hope of reconciliation.
Yeah, reconciliation.
It's
yeah.
pretty wild, man, when you think about it.
It is, especially with the moves that they have, the capital they affect.
I saw that come across. But
Those poor
I mean,
people had sold out of Express Scripts yesterday to
Yeah.
see the news today.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sure
heavy.
they don't find it amusing.
No, there's no doubt. If we do go take a look at inside the Dow Industrial as to what's moving it out there today, the mover is Caterpillar. Caterpillar's putting 9 points into it. Goldman's putting 9 points.
The first one was Travelers, yeah.
Travelers putting 9. Caterpillar's putting 9. Goldman's putting 9. United Health 8. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are going to be coming right back with those oil numbers. We'll be right back.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you like it does me, visit everbank.com/TFNN to find out what they can do for you. Again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. Visit them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. This is a big number. Inventories fell 3.6 million.
3.64 million barrels. And even jumping down here quick, Bloomberg users are showing crude stockpiles were flat week over week. Always a great indication. I don't know what up. And there's median estimate was minus 1.7 million barrels.
Wow.
Okay, so that was a median estimate, but the Bloomberg estimate was even higher than that. So market sentiment was probably higher than the median estimate. And we'll jump back to the chart, but that is quite a miss in terms of less oil in the market. Prices are going up. Spike up to 49.70. There is some movement, man. We'll see where that shakes out, but that's a big number. The market jumped
And there's
about...
my 49.60.
Right, for sure.
So what that is, folks, that's the low of the downdraft, that 49.60 number. That's what that is. Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
see, but big miss.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that market will be digesting that as we go forward.
Yeah. Well, let's see what it's doing to the XLE, if it's doing anything.
Go for it.
So... yeah, you get a little pop. You just...
anytime oil jumps 60 cents in 5 seconds.
No, USO. Yeah.
Energy stock should probably react.
Yeah, right. And the USO... yeah, that just went from... it's still negative, but that just went from a 10.23 to 10.32.
Yeah.
So let's go back. Let's go back.
Talking
to
about
that
13
chart.
cents on a $10 stock, right? That's more than 1%. And
Yeah. And what's going to be interesting here, folks. Now, this is where this could get real interesting. So, if I was in that trade, I'd probably sell that right there.
okay, sure. So
Just because that's the.
So, I'm finding the one. Okay, so here's our 12 o'clock 49 to 50.50.
Yeah.
Okay, so right now, Those trading at 49.63.
Right.
We're almost coming into the middle of that spread, right?
Yeah.
49.75 is going to be the middle. So it's basically oscillating right around where you're trading at.
Right.
Which is because
Right.
there's a pretty equal risk reward, pretty close. It's slightly off in terms of being square, but yeah, you can pretty much get what market's trading at. And
Right.
then, of course, you know, this is where your position would still be live below 49. And guess what? 60 cents over the next hour and a half after that move. We know that that's possible.
On that one right there, that would have been, if we sold that right now.
Yeah, you would get 65, right? 65 cents.
Okay, so you just go down the. I'm just trying to figure this out here. So if I
Yeah,
sold
you'd-
one side of it.
Right, you had 42 up, right?
Yeah.
You're getting 65 back.
Okay, cool. Okay,
And
so
then you have this one.
So that side would be closed out.
Right.
Okay, that'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, that was yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did that just jump to 75?
It did, where the oil prices, it's rocking. That's a big number.
It is rocking.
And you know, that's why just at least going over all the options, right? Because as in all the available trades that you have.
Right.
Because I don't normally look at those $5 ones and even give credence to them at all.
Yeah.
But with some volatility in oil, huge days in the market the last 2 days, and a big API miss last night.
Right.
You could see, and right now you can see that we've already gotten almost 80, 90 cents of movement already. So there's definitely potential to have more movement than $1.50, which is what those spreads usually can encompass.
Yeah. The amazing part is that the difference in the prices from last night to today, that's quite a different differential.
The inventory numbers, you mean?
Yeah.
The price. Okay, yeah, definitely.
You know, you're talking about a minus 954 versus a plus.
Just big misses for sure.
Yeah.
And that's, you can see that, I mean, we're back over basically the highs of the close at 4 o'clock yesterday. We're now approaching 49.90. And this is where, just to go over things, that things are going to start, you know, as it's really your delta that, you know, as you approach 50-50, you're not going to get penny for penny movement. You know, the market's at 49.95 right now. You can only get out at 49.88. There's still premium on the other side, right? So just be aware of that. But guess what? You're able to take 92 cents, 93 cents, 94. Let's just keep going, right? 95.
Yeah.
Quite a 5-minute bar we're looking at here, man. Amazing.
That is, man. That is wild. So let me pull up the. Let's see. I'm going to pull this back up again. So crude oil. Now this is not going to be
15-minute delay. We're
Right.
going back in time. 15 minutes.
But I just want to put this up so you can see what we're actually going into, folks.
Sure. And keeping in mind, we're trading at almost $50 right now.
Yeah. And it's going to be right there. Oh, that's weird. Oh, this is a different contract.
I'm not sure.
That's because that's 50-51 right there.
What?
Let me see. That's the June contract.
Okay. That's what we're looking at.
No.
Yeah, no, it's the same.
Interesting,
That's
okay,
what I'm not.
okay.
What you were looking at
Well,
49.60?
I guess I'm trying to figure out where I got that. Oh, I know what I did. Okay.
Over here?
So no, this is what it is. This is interesting. So that's on the daily, right? So watch on the daily. Put that at that bar, right? That's
That bar.
That's the last time that we came down with big volume, which is 50-51.
Okay.
But what I did, remember, I went in intraday and I was looking for the big bar on the way down, and that's
Okay.
where that first number came from. And that was
No, this is.
over here. 49.60. Where did I get that bar from?
Yeah, right there, maybe.
It's 49.46.
That's the close, 49.59.
And that's so weird because that bar was sticking out like a sore thumb.
We'll have to go back in the archives.
Yeah, it was. That's pretty wild. 877-927-6648. The
Let's just jump back one more time before to see. Okay, so settling a little bit at
Yeah.
least up there, for the time being.
right,
Yeah,
right.
we'll see.
And
And what's nice about that trade, that would have been one of the ones we had till noon, and we would have been excited about that probably right now.
yes,
You know, for sure.
yes. I probably would have took it off though. I would have took that side off. I think.
Yeah, no, there's anytime you're putting up 42, you're talking about you're dealing with $90. That's, you know, 100% on your money.
Yeah.
And there's still value to having the negative side open. Now, realistically, I don't see oil trading below $49 after that type of a miss prior
I
to
don't
12
either.
o'clock.
Right, right,
But
right.
you're still making 100% on your money over that, so
Right.
can't go wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at some of the higher volume stocks, and we'll find out. Yesterday in the ETF structures, folks, there was low volume all over the place. Oh, check this out. This is pretty intense. U.S. Steel. So much for infrastructure products. U.S. Steel. Gaps down $7.50.
It's huge. Talking about 20+%.
Yeah. Now the gap where this all started from is $21.39.
November 8th. What was November 8th?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. it's amazing, folks. Looking at these infrastructure plays. I mean,
Yeah. Hey, expectations matter, you know, and.
That's quite. Look at this run, though. I mean, the run
up
was from
100%.
$17 up to 41, and then guess what? And now what's so wild about this chart? This is a 6-month chart, so it took like 3.5 months to get up there, and about the same to get back.
Sure.
You know, pretty wild.
Yeah.
Let me look at this one. I saw another one. Is it a chip company? Let me see what this is. Oh, Seagate Technology. This thing's
Earnings as
killed.
well. Saw third quarter earnings per share.
That's intense. Look at that. So Seagate
This
Technology.
company delivers surprises on earnings, I'd say, because that January number, I'm guessing, is earnings as well.
Right. So it went from 50 to 42, and if you go back to the last number, last number,
that's it for
it'd be
sure.
36 to 46. That's a big number.
How about Twitter and Chipotle? Because they both had numbers overnight.
Yeah. And Twitter come in. Well, they come in with less revenue, but the market's digging it.
Yeah, they had increased user growth far above what they thought. They have 328 million monthly active users.
Okay.
They were thinking only like 321. And realistically, Twitter's like, they're kind of a growth company. You're not buying that company to make a steady income. You know, whoever's going to maybe buy it, they just probably want to see
buy it up.
users. Exactly.
Stay right there. Tommy and I are coming right back, folks. Dow's up 24, NASDAQ is flat, S&Ps are up 3.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome, folks. Tommy O'Brien, Tom O'Brien. We do appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. And, folks, as you do come over to our website at TFNN, we got our man, Mr. Steve Rhodes, doing his workshop tonight, right?
Today is April 26th, man. We're coming into May. Just that quick.
That's crazy, man.
So Steve's going to be out here tonight, how to spot and avoid the next bear market, open to everybody that's a member at TFNN. If you're listening, hopefully you're a member already. If you're not a member already, come over to our website. You can just click Become a Member right up here, completely free, no credit card. Just put in your information. And Steve's going to be talking about just kind of what he's seeing. He has a couple patterns he's going to be sharing. He's got a presentation all set. It should be an awesome night. So come out, check it out. Everybody should have gotten an email kind of just with information. You just log right into your members page. And if you don't know your password, you can just click Forgot Password. It's just that easy. You get it sent to you, and you'll be all set, man. 5:30 tonight. Check it out.
5:30 to 6 o'clock.
And then Andy Hecht, he was on your show last night.
Yes.
So he's launching a new newsletter. Talking about April 26th. May 1st is Monday.
Wow.
Monday starts the new month, and that's
May Day.
May Day. It's going to be. Is May Day May 1st? Yes, it is, right? Yeah. And so he's going to issue his first issue of Daily Essential Equities. It's going to be a daily newsletter every morning. He's going to be trading equities, maybe equity options in there, ETFs having to do with oil, or I shouldn't say oil, commodities.
Right.
And of course, in today's age, commodities affect so much, man. So many equities, whether you're in the energy markets, whether you're just that's a factor of what you do business in, of course.
There's no doubt. And then he's going to do a workshop for the subscribers on May 3rd, right?
Yes. And so, up until May 3rd, we usually do some of our best specials. If somebody ever launches a newsletter, it's a great time. Get a nice base of people that really get a glimpse of what you're going to be doing.
Right.
And so 20% off. Normally, it's going to be $97 a month, which is still a great deal. Every single day, you're getting a newsletter. And you can lock in 20% off, paying only $77.60 a month. And you can lock that in with a money-back guarantee. So 30 days, you don't like it, give us a call, just let us know. You get a full refund. And you get to go to that workshop. You get, of course, a whole month of his newsletter, Daily Essential Equities. He's excited, and so he'll be ready come Monday.
It's a beautiful thing.
You got it, man.
And the thing is intriguing, too, of course, that when I was interviewing him, he figures that $50 is the sweet spot on oil.
Yeah, and he's going to be talking about that as well. So, his webinar, Opportunities in Energy Equities.
Okay.
And he's definitely going to be looking at oil at the sweet spot of $50, both sides of it. Because he's right, and I heard him talking to you, and I agree that, mentally that's an easy number, and he's aware that, as it goes higher, the supply builds.
The shale producers go wild.
So it's really where they just want to support that level. They don't want it up to $60, $70 because it's pretty much unsupportable, probably. That's why they don't want it there.
Right.
But hey, you can't hold up a market that big for long if there's not true demand. So we'll see if they can.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's going to be, $50. Oh, we got it made with $50 oil. That's the reality.
Yeah, and if they think they have it made too, as in the producers, then that's why it might just stay there,
Yeah.
And listen, when it was down to $27, and that's probably over a year ago now, but $27, we were having conversations. I mean, you could go to 7-Eleven, fill up your gas tank, right, and walk inside and buy a gallon of water, and you're paying more for the gallon of water than you're paying for the gallon of gas that basically runs our entire economy and the whole world economy.
Right.
That relationship doesn't make a lot of sense at $27. Just like you say, we have it made at $50,
Right.
And who knows? That means, things can change as in water can get cheaper and more expensive, gas can, but, as in for what you can do with gas, if people are willing to pay $1.69 for a gallon of water inside 7-Eleven, they're probably willing to pay $2+ for gas. So
yeah. Well, and I'm pulling. So right now, what we have up here is unleaded gas, wholesale, folks. $1.61.
Yeah, right on that peg. And there was a huge. Was it the supply in gas last night in API?
It was.
We'll have to look at the gas inside.
XB1. Let me see. XB1. I just want to pull this back.
Yep.
Just so we can see on the continuous contract when you see this.
Yeah, and there's that November.
Look at that.
Yeah.
So I got a continuous contract up here.
So February of 16.
I know
we're
it back
a little
5 years.
Okay.
Look at this. Look at how long that we stayed at 315.
$4 was standard.
Yeah. June of 2014. Well, we're 2017 now. Thank God, man. That's a big difference, huh?
It is.
Look at that.
It is. And of course, that's where February of last year.
89 cents it went down to. Wow.
And that's when I'm sure we can remember it.
That's February of 2015. Yeah.
16. Yeah. Just outside of a year.
February 2016.
I remember
wow.
it was just over a year ago. Yeah.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Tommy, that's interesting too. I wonder if we take this. Let's see, Tommy, are you seeing the price of U.S. consumers?
Well, oil is of course priced differently in different markets.
Yeah, no, but here, well, I want to put this in. This is interesting. So
right there, yeah.
Put this in pounds. Well,
yeah, okay. I'm not sure that that's going to be as simple as in there's it's taxes that they're dealing with.
Oh yeah, that's
it's
right.
not
that's
just
right.
a currency.
That's not going to give me that. Yeah,
No,
exactly.
that's-
Right.
Yeah.
Because
That's why even in the States,
in our states, yeah, exactly.
some states are much more expensive for gas,
Right.
and it's not to do with the conversion ratio. It's to do with taxes,
It has
of course.
to do with the good old taxes coming in.
course.
Yeah, well, this. Let's see. I can't wait to see. Actually, I guess everyone can't wait to see what's in this tax bill. Where the start is, because you haven't really seen. The last time this happened was in '86.
Sure, right.
And I was around. Yeah, I was your age.
You were.
And I didn't really understand the ramifications.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
You'll understand it better than I did.
Sure.
But it changed a lot of things.
Sure.
It particularly changed people there was what was really big before that was.
I mean, they were coming off 80% like tax rates, so there was a huge change that could be made just in terms of that higher rate was so much higher than it is now, that was a dramatic 70 to 80% rate for the top earners came down dramatically.
And what I do remember happening is that in the limited partnership deal, the oil business had it made. The amount of credits that were in this limited partnership, and that got destroyed.
Okay.
And a part of the real estate business did too. There was a credit that got taken out, and it was like
maybe they're talking about depreciation.
It was pretty heavy.
Depreciation matters.
A lot of people, their business had to change immediately.
Sure. Yes. Yes. Tax planning is a big part of that, especially with real estate. When you're talking about 20 or 30-year deprecation schedules and how that affects your taxes and so forth, earnings. Yeah.
I don't think I have to worry about the real estate depreciation with Trump in there, though.
No. It's in trust. He doesn't even know what's going on. He doesn't. It's not like he's like some big owner of real estate or something. No, he's America first. So we're good. Don't talk about his real estate. That's not even in there.
Something I'm not going to have to worry about.
His sons are in that. He doesn't know what's going on.
Let's see. What's that happening? Someone say Amazon had actually. Oh no, Amazon's not down. You kidding me? Amazon's 909. Let's see, good old Amazon. Now, Amazon's coming out with numbers. The 27th too.
So tomorrow's the big one. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That is going to be intense. So, and don't forget, folks. Okay, when we do these volatility trades inside the Nadex platform, that's where. Tomorrow at the close in the NDX 100.
Definitely. You can trade some of the dailies.
You'll have
get in there at like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Give yourself maybe just making sure they line up.
Right.
And yeah, you got exposure till 4:15. I know one of the companies comes out at 4:09 even.
Yeah.
Tomorrow afternoon. That might be Microsoft. We'll check it out. But yeah.
You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. You get the Dow up 27. Nasdaq is flat. S&Ps are up 4. We'll be right back.
Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
During the last century, there have been 34 bear markets, approximately one every 3.5 years. And since 1946, bear markets have accelerated to a rate of one every 5 years. When it comes to market corrections, the kind that take back 10% or more of your gains, they've been occurring at a rate of one a year during the last 100 years. Now, if you're in your 30s or 40s, you can probably weather the storm. It only took 13 years for the S&P 500 to get back above the highs that it made in 2000, which is much better than the NDX 100, which took 16 years to do the same. Look, it doesn't matter what age you are. There's nothing more important than protecting your nest egg. And on Wednesday, April 26th at 5:30, I'll share with you 2 simple patterns that have been present at the beginning of every bear market and how knowing these will save your retirement. We here at TFNN believe this knowledge is so vital that every member of our Tiger family will have a link on their members page for this 30-minute presentation. If you're not a member, come over to the homepage of TFNN.com and sign up now. TFNN.com, we've got your back.
TFNN has put together the finest live programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 9 hours a day starting at 8 a.m. as John Logan kicks us off each trading day with the Global Market Pulse. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Mondays and Fridays, catch live trading on the Nadex platform with host Tom and Tommy O'Brien, along with Daryl Martin on the Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN, educating investors. Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Let's go to Tim in Ohio. Hey, Tim, what's going on?
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you all doing?
Doing great, man. Yourself?
Doing great. Doing great. I have a position in VGZ. I'm up a little bit from where I'm at right now, kind of kicking the idea around of either adding or just holding. Thought I'd see what you all thought about that.
Let's take a look at it. So you get Vista Gold. Vista Gold, folks, is an exploration company that is doing the big business is going to be in Australia. The low for the year is 64 cents. The high is $2.
It's a little bit of volatility.
Oh, yeah.
For the previous 12 months, too, not the year.
Yeah. Okay, so, I like how this is set up. This equity here has a high volume high at 160 to $2. If you're going to be in this equity, though, this is a trade for like a year or something. That's how this shakes out. But I like the setup. I've owned a lot of this, and this is a nice setup. It's coming right back to where it broke out from. 83 cents. That was in June of last year. Goes up to $2, and if I bring this back further, what you're going to see is that was a nice expansion after building cars. So this thing on a longer term basis got probably $3 in it. What you're going to see, that's on the technical, on the fundamental basis, they're going to be coming out with some stuff probably in the next 4 to 5 months, because they're doing. Did you research the stock by any chance?
As much as I could.
Okay.
As you all are the masters in that type of level. I mean, I don't know hold a thimble of the knowledge that you have.
I appreciate that, but listen, I like the trade. This is an equity that you can don't go over your head, but at 98 cents, just to give you an idea, like I've known 3 CEOs in this company, and it was interesting. They only have 13 employees. They have plenty of cash. And it's always important in the exploration companies, of course, they better have a lot of cash because they don't take any money in.
Does it say that there anywhere, or are you just saying that?
Well, there's the 13 employees. I know they have
the cash.
I know they got the cash because, let me.
Okay. I just thought I might have been missing it on the chart we were looking at.
No, it just happened to let's see. That's right.
Okay, that's all right. We can get to it tomorrow maybe or something, or your afternoon show today.
So, you know,
What might you suggest I might add?
I'd add right here.
Right here? Okay.
Yeah. You know, you get from here to 83 cents. That's how this is shaking out. The 83 cents, where I'm going with the 83 cents, is that's where it broke out from, like in June, and then at the low there, 75. You know, what is, to me, it's like, okay, this wants to test 165 again. You might get $2 out of it. And this is how it does trade, by the way. Okay. This is a personality stock. When this thing goes, it goes. And so when it goes, you want to move it too. Do you know what I'm saying? You
right.
know,
So when it moves, you want to move out.
You do.
Yeah.
You do.
Because it might move right back down.
162 should be kind of like a target area or a flag that I should. Really...
That's what I did. You know, I got 178 out of that last time on that $2 move, and where I was coming from. I'm trying to figure out where I was coming from, but you know, that's, you know, I got out, it went to $2, and you know, that's how it likes to move. If you pull this back even further, you're going to see that it moves like crazy. Have a great one, man.
Thanks, Tim.
Thank you.
Have a safe one. You stay right. Look at that.
Last check. I just wanted $50 for trading above. We'll see where we shake out. Huh? That's some volatility, man, for
you
sure.
You stay right there, man. Mr. Basil Chapman's coming up next to Growl and Prowl with you. Dow's up 36, Nasdaq's up 3, S&P's are up 5. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Wow! Go get him, folks.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.